Like, this is a game you can be conservative. What are you doing?
Wild.
What is going on?
What's wrong with you? Go ahead, bro. Do you need me to go? What?
I don't know what Rob's is doing. Go ahead. I have no idea what Rob's is doing.
It's fine. Just ignore him. Do your thing.
I think this is I don't know where you think I'm going.
I don't either.
But Nick, I think you're gonna agree with me.
Yeah. He's hey, hold on.
This is a game where you don't need to score 30.
Yes.
Be conservative.
Yes.
All right? Jared Stidham is on the other side. They're going to be trying to protect him.
Yes.
All you have to do is play a clean game, and your defense will take care of the rest. That's it. You can win this game without explosive plays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I don't like it.
I love it.
I love it too. I love it. I can't help it.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Shocked you knew.
Well,
because you like big plays.
And you
I
like
do. He's a great big play quarterback.
Yes.
And you got to be yourself. This is not the time to start changing who you are. I like that he said the number one thing is protecting the ball, so he understands that. But you got to be who you are. And you don't play to lose, because I think going out too conservative, Nick, and I'm done after this, is you're playing to lose.
I agree with that.
I think you got to play to win. Don't just play not to lose. Play to win.
So I agree with that. And the reason Drake Maye is going to finish in the top 2 in MVP voting, and the reason the Patriots, no matter the schedule, we're going to have had a good to great offense this year, is because of the mind meld between McDaniels and Drake, and Drake's not only accuracy, but ability to make big plays.
Right.
That there is no denying that. But, and this is a theme of how I look at life and look at sports.
Oh.
Everything has a cost. Everything.
Yep.
And when you see Drake's, the tax on Drake, because let me back up a tiny bit. I don't actually believe that of all the quarterbacks in the league, if they were all in identical circumstances, Drake Maye is the best quarterback already under pressure and the best deep ball thrower. But the numbers say this year he was. Mm-hmm. The tax on that has been the sacks and the fumbles.
Yes.
That other guys might throw it away or take a sack. Mm-hmm. He hangs in there and sometimes takes a sack, which doesn't hurt his passing numbers.
Right.
And sometimes he makes a play other guys live to fight another day.
Yep.
And so when you look at, he has 6 fumbles, right, this playoffs. Mm-hmm. One was he was running the ball. And the final one, the last one, which we can show at the end, was an instant pressure. But I want you to watch these other 4 fumbles as they happened. And what you will see is, I think we'll see this one from the beginning. This is after a pump. When he sees the rush, I think I can still make it.
Yep.
And the ball, like, he feels the pressure, pulls it down, and then just tries to throw it anyway. He's hunting a play even though he knows there's a rusher right there. Mm-hmm. Show the next one.
I didn't love those.
Well, I'm going to show you all of them because I don't think there's any you're going to love, KW. This is another one where he obviously knows the pressure's right there. He's stepped up, and instead of eating it, he's like, nope, I'm hunting the big play. Go to the Houston game. Again, these aren't instant pressures. He sees the guy. That's in his face. And he's like, I can still make this play.
All right. You see this smile on my face? It's there for a reason. It's not enough to just watch the games. You've got to dive into the numbers, too. And I can hear the argument now. His success under duress comes with drawbacks because he doesn't just get rid of the ball like others would. He takes the sack, etc. But here's the reality. His adjusted completion percentage when pressured sits at 72.4%, which leads the entire NFL. That statistic, crucially, already accounts for throwaways. Take Bryce Young, for example. He ditches the ball constantly under pressure. 30 throwaways. Drake Maye has 18. Jaden Daniels has 22. Jared Goff has 27. So sure, Maye might not bail out of a play as frequently, but he still maintains the highest adjusted completion rate. On top of that, he delivers with one of the highest average depths of target. Josh Allen's is 12.7 yards, Maye is at 12.0, Jaden Daniels is at 10.2. We can sit here and dissect all these sacks, but the truth is, his pressure-to-sack rate of 20.6% is within a reasonable range. Is there room for improvement? Absolutely. For context, Jaden Daniels is at 16.6%, Dak Prescott at 12.9%, Jared Goff at 17%. However, when signal callers are truly struggling, especially young quarterbacks in their rookie campaigns, you often see those numbers spike into the 25% plus range. Caleb Williams was around 30% last season. Jaden, they were all quite high. They could still make spectacular plays. Even Jaden Daniels managed impressive feats under pressure, but their pressure-to-sack percentages remained elevated. Obviously, it's not the ideal scenario for Drake Maye. You'd want it lower, especially when you see Jordan Love at 10.9% or Matthew Stafford at 11.4%. But I believe it's more insightful to compare him to other mobile quarterbacks, as they are the ones most inclined to simply throw the ball away and live for another down, a style Maye doesn't typically employ. A player like Lamar Jackson can sustain a slightly higher pressure-to-sack percentage, and it fluctuates. There are seasons where, speaking of Allen and Lamar, their rates dip into single digits thanks to their elite mobility. With these dynamic quarterbacks, it's a constant evolution. Their game is always changing. So, yes, you'd like to see Drake reduce that rate somewhat, but I feel we're forcing a narrative that doesn't quite fit. We're trying to suggest the sole reason for his pressure efficacy is a relentless, reckless hunt for the big play. Let's examine that. Drake Maye's adjusted completion percentage on deep balls, 20-plus air yards, is 56.5%. If he were this hyper-aggressive gunslinger, just letting it fly indiscriminately, that number would be significantly lower. I prefer using adjusted completion percentage, particularly for deep throws, for two key reasons. First, the sample size is smaller, so a couple of drops can drastically skew the standard completion percentage. Second, deep passes inherently have more drops and 50-50 balls, so I put much more stock in the adjusted figure. It's not that his raw, deep ball completion percentage is poor. It's 54.8%, which aligns with his adjusted range. But consider that Sam Darnold, by the numbers, seemingly had 0 drops on deep attempts, while Maye had 1. Matthew Stafford had 3, Jordan Love had 3. That's precisely why I lean on the adjusted metric. And that's also why I don't overstate the drop issue. Stafford had 85 deep ball attempts, Maye had only 62. Caleb Williams had 73, Dak Prescott 73, Trevor Lawrence 79. I'm genuinely uncertain about the specific narrative we're attempting to weave regarding Drake Maye. I'm not convinced there's a significant cost due to him always forcing big plays. No, he's simply playing the quarterback position, and he's doing it exceptionally well. Does he take sacks? Yes. He might hold the ball a fraction of a second longer. Not a literal second, but an extra beat. And that's not because he's constantly eyeing a 30-yard strike. It's because, dare I say, he's a young quarterback who is still developing. It's not as if pressure triggers an automatic attempt at a spectacular, off-script miracle. Do you want to know the core of what makes Drake Maye so exceptional and so accurate? Why I'm unconcerned that some stats were built against lesser opponents? It's because he embodies the principle. See it, trust it, let it rip. He sees the opportunity, he trusts his read and his arm, and he unleashes the throw. Sometimes, if the play isn't there, he progresses. But if it is there, even with the pocket collapsing around him, his mentality is, I see it, I trust it, I'm letting it rip. Occasionally, by that point, it might be a tad too late, and pressure arrives. But when he does execute that process, sees it, trusts it, rips it, it's overwhelmingly the correct decision. His accuracy and production are off the charts. Jaden Daniels, who is notoriously cautious with the ball under pressure, has 7 turnover-worthy plays in such situations. Drake Maye has 8. Maye ranks in the top 5 for the lowest turnover-worthy play percentage when pressured. That indicates a player who is fundamentally protecting the football through his decisions and throws. His turnover-worthy play rate under pressure is a minuscule 1.9%. So, with Drake Maye, at the end of the day, his processing speed, his field vision, his consistency in making the correct read and an accurate throw are elite. They are through the roof. He simply needs to refine processing that information in tandem with the immediate threat of pressure. That's part of his development. It's about cultivating a slightly better internal clock, recognizing, I can make this perfect throw, but this pocket is about to vanish. I sense someone right behind me. It's about feeling that presence, or honing his ability to navigate the pocket, to step up. He is demonstrably a mobile quarterback and uses it well, but his primary instinct is to throw. There are moments watching him where I think, man, just tuck it and run for an easy 10 yards. But that's not his first priority, which is actually a good thing. I simply believe Drake Maye possesses such a high-level skill set, particularly his field vision, that you're going to accept some of these growing pains in his second year and his first in Josh McDaniels' system. It's logical. It makes complete sense to me. But those are just my perspectives. I am absolutely eager to hear yours. What are your thoughts on Drake Maye? His ability to balance and navigate his individual offensive approach to playing quarterback, and what it signifies for Sunday's matchup against the Broncos. I should have addressed this earlier, but I'll say it now. A quarterback's mindset must always adapt. This whole play to win, not to lose mantra. You let the game dictate your approach. You let the game come to you. If shots are available downfield and aggression is warranted in that moment, absolutely take them. If not, then you don't. You cannot stubbornly play one style regardless of circumstance. It doesn't work that way. The Patriots organization, their fans, and Josh McDaniels understand this deeply because Tom Brady operated at the pinnacle of this understanding. People used to mock Brady as a game manager. He was the most elite game manager in NFL history, who could also make the most critical throws at any time. Brady mastered knowing when to make one type of decision versus another. You don't just say, this is my style, this is what got me here. You adapt. Brady himself reflected on being good in his 20s, great in his 30s, and mastering the position in his 40s. His physical tools didn't transform. His mindset, his cognitive processing did. So, let's be clear. This is vital. We can indulge in bravado about playing to win or never changing, but those are separate discussions. Those are my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you all think about Drake Maye? Let me know. I read every single comment. Whether you agree or disagree, let's spark some discussion. Let's debate. But ultimately, let's have some fun with it. Please consider subscribing. We're building an incredible community here, and I would love for you to be part of it. I want to create something we all feel connected to, something we're genuinely excited to be a part of. I believe we're well on our way. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It truly helps with visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.